abroad. Broadcast away. ARRRR. Ye scallywags. Okay, I can't keep that up. That really hurts. Sorry. Oh, wow. Hi, welcome to the Monday broadcast. We're talking about pirates. And we're playing Uncharted 4. I am in the middle of this sequence here where we are driving. Arr.
We're close. Keep an eye out for Sam.
So we're gonna...
Hey, I think that's him. Right there.
Oh, this bit.
Hold on. What do you
Oh,
think
boy.
I've been doing? How do we get to him? Damned if I know. Just keep following that convoy. Man, you think they've sent enough goons after us? Well, we're still alive, so maybe not.
Alright, so we are in a pretty exciting bit, so I made... Ah! No? Yes? Yes. Oh, shit.
Sorry about the chickens. Hey, we need to hurry. Come on. There they are. See any way to get to Sam? Not yet.
Okay, here we go.
Road, kid. I know. Nate.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Here, take the wheel. What? Get out of your goddamn mind. Yep.
Oops. Oh my god. Okay, so... Hi.
See any way
Again.
to get to Sam? Not yet.
I sure
We're on
am.
our road, kid.
Today we're talking about pirates, specifically Henry Avery, known as son of Henry Avery, and he's referred to as Henry Avery
Here,
in
take
this
the wheel. What? Get out of your goddamn mind.
hill.
Yep.
In this here game, we are searching for his treasure, because
I know. Nate.
I suck.
Here, take the wheel. What? Get out of your goddamn mind. Yep, probably.
Woo! Oh no. Legendarily,
Coming through.
Henry Avery got himself the richest pirate treasure in all treasurdom. And we're going to talk about him and some of the shit he did. Oh my god, I suck. As soon as I get, sorry, out of this situation. Oh. This is clearly not one of those moments where we want to chat. Come on, get up. Up. Get up there. Yeah, quit it. Can I get up? No. I have no bullets. Let me get up. Maybe somebody else has some bullets. Oof. Okay, good. Bullets. Yeah, bitch. Why are you not shooting? What are you doing? Time to bail? Oh, shit. Okay. No, not that way. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's try this again. Once we get to a calmer place, we're gonna talk all about beautiful piracy. Actually, it's pretty brutal and terrible. But we like to romanticize it. No, not that way, please. Okay, just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Oh. Yeah, bitch. That's really satisfying, though. Yep. Yeah. Ah!
Time to bail.
Alright.
I gotta catch up with Sam.
Doing pretty good. Yeah. Shit sticks. Move, move, move.
Gotta get to Sam, fast.
I know. Move, 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 move. Go, go.
Hurry.
Shit on toast. Okay.
Sam, goddammit! Sam!
Oh man, I was doing so well. Not really. Okay. The nice thing is that there's not very long loading screens when you die like an idiot. Oh god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Oh, good lord. Okay. Good. Alright.
Time to bail.
We're just gonna get past this. Come on.
Hello.
Hi. Whee. Whoops. Why did I stop? That was stupid. We're fine. We're fine.
Sam!
We're fine. Shit. Go, go, go. Hi, kitty. Haha. Die. Probably not. Oh, hey!
Get closer!
All right.
Okay, hop on! Sam, get in the goddamn car!
So my cat has joined us. Cutie.
Watch out!
And tonight she be a pirate kitty. Arr. There she blows. Okay, let's get out of this situation. Is this a cutscene? Oh, no, it's a quick time event. Okay.
Get out of here!
Hello? Okay.
No flipping way you could have survived that.
One chance.
Holy shit, he's still alive!
Oof. Okay.
Here, take this!
I don't think it really matters one way or another if you actually
Not good! Not good at all!
shoot the thing.
I am! I hate this truck! Hang on, Nathan!
Get off my lap. You go goody. You're just goody.
Sam, it's right up on us! Go as fast as I can! There's gotta be close!
Oh, man. Exciting for us.
Holy shit. Yeah. You good? Yeah.
All right. So,
Let's get out of here.
Henry Avery fought with the English Royal Navy in the 9 Years' War, along with several European nations and empires. England joined Spain and the Holy Roman Empire against Louis the Sun King's France. Louis XIV was unpopular with his people at the time and with his military because he was
All right, I think the
spending
coast is clear.
all kinds of crazy money for
right.
his projects. And so basically, to get his clout back, Louis
Looks like a simple
decided
cipher.
he was going to
Forgotten
expand
liberty.
French
Use their damn
territory
motto, all the paradise
against
references,
several
hit of the mist.
treaties
See, you
he'd
two made
made
it out
before.
okay.
Way better
The
than
Holy
okay.
Roman Empire said, "No, sir,
Found Libertalia.
I don't like it."
Liber
And,
what are you?
Libertalia.
in
Avery founded
1688,
the legendary pirate colony.
they made
It's
big war.
More of a pirate
This was,
utopia, really.
Okay, but what
Nearly
about the treasure?
global conflict.
See, as the story goes,
There
this
was
place
a
provided
theater
safe
in North
haven for
America,
hundreds, maybe
even
even thousands of pirates.
between
and
the
they
English
shared
and the
everything.
French settlers
Property,
in the colony,
resources,
and
money.
of course the Spanish
And they kept it all in one
fighting with the
common
English.
treasury building.
this time.
Okay.
Um,
So, where is this?
So Avery
commie
worked his way
pirate
through the
sanctuary?
Royal Navy ranks.
here.
He was well
That island, just
thought
northeast
of.
of Kings Bay.
And in
Rafe has a
1690,
copy of
he
this.
was
By the
discharged from
time
the
Rafe
Navy.
figures it out, we'll be well on our way
And
to
he went to
Libertalia.
work with the Atlantic slave
That
trade.
treasure is
There's
as
not a lot
good
of
as
information about his time doing this, but the rumor has it that Avery
How's
liked
the
to
Malaysia
capture
job going,
slave
eh?
traders along with their slaves. He would
Seems like you're
fly
a hair off course.
an English flag because there were certain forms of slave dealing, like you
It's
had
not
to
what
have
it
a
looks like.
license back then
Really?
to get
Because what
to
it
trade
looks
slaves.
like
This is
is
fucking
that you're
horrible.
searching for Henry Avery's
You
buried
weren't
treasure.
allowed to just, trade them willy-nilly,
And given the
but
shoreline
Avery
soldiers that are all over
very much
town,
liked to do that, so
I
he would
bet you're
fly
not
the
the only ones
English
looking for
colors.
it.
This is the rumor. And
I guess it's kind of
slave
what it looks like.
traders would
But I can
come
explain.
thinking that this was going to be
Look, it's gonna
a
sound
slave
crazy.
deal on the up and
Fair
up. It sounds so strange. But then
For
Avery
starters,
would capture the slave trader along with
this is
the
Sam.
slaves and go trade them
Sam Drake,
illegally.
my brother.
He was a real piece of work. Um, yeah, this fucking guy. So, in around
sorry.
1693, some
I thought he had died in a
rich
Panamanian
English
jail.
merchants and
But I was
the
obviously
Spanish
very wrong.
emperor paid for
He's been stuck in there for
like
15
four,
years.
I think
It's
it
because
was
of me.
warships.
The guy who broke him out wants a lot of money, and the only way we
Basically
can pay off the debt
to
is Avery's treasure. But that's the good news. We found it.
spearhead
It's on an
great
island just off the
trade
coast.
between
Just
the Spanish colonies and Europe and the rest
Was
of the
there
world. And
ever
also to harass the
a
French,
Malaysia
basically. They did a lot of sort of privateery type activities. They would, and then, they would plunder
Come on, wait. Elena, wait.
I don't get
various
you.
French
I wanted to tell you.
You know what? Enough.
No,
wrecks
I wanted to,
and,
but how could I?
I
you
don't
know,
know. Just say
just
it.
very, very
I had to
privateering, but
protect
they
you.
didn't
That
call
is
it
bullshit, Nate.
privateering. They called it the
You just
Spanish
didn't have the nerve
expedition.
to face me
Uh,
again.
I knew you would
and
react like this.
How
basically,
would you
this led
react?
directly to Avery becoming
You
a
lied to
pirate.
me
Uh,
for weeks.
after several successful missions,
If you were killed, I wouldn't have even known
they
about
they
it.
rolled in. I
And now
cannot
you
remember the
have
name of the city,
A brother.
but they were basically stuck in port because of some paperwork bureaucracy.
Me. Come on, it's me.
They were supposed to have some licenses in
It's
from
different this
Madrid,
time.
and
I
they
have
just
to
never
save
came.
him.
And so for
I
months
don't
and
even
months
care
and
about the
months,
treasure.
The look on your
the
face
ships were
when you
stuck
walked
in
into this
port,
room.
and there was no money to pay any of
If you're
the
done lying to me,
sailors.
then you should stop lying
And
to
so
yourself.
one fine day, one thing
I
led
got a
to
plane to
another,
catch.
and mutiny occurred.
You do
Henry
what you have to
Avery
do.
was elected captain during this mutiny, and oh yeah. So the ship was called the Charles II
Hey, what are you doing? Go
after
after
the
her.
Spanish
We're not
emperor
done
because
here.
he paid
maybe
for
we
it,
should
and that
be.
was the ship that
What are you saying?
mutinied
I'm saying maybe there's a smarter way
big,
to save
and
Sam.
Such as?
Avery was
Such as we give him a new identity.
named captain.
We
And
put him in
he
hiding
renamed the
somewhere. I
ship
got
Been in
contacts.
prison
the
for
Fancy,
15 years. He's
which
not
I
going
love.
into hiding.
He's fancy.
Okay, fine. You go after your wife. Sam
Now,
and
the
I will head off
Fancy
to
was
Libertown.
known as one of the
Without me?
fastest vessels in the sea,
Come
and
on,
that's
we'll get both of them
because
killed.
they did a whole bunch of,
Kid, I've been doing this for a hell of a long
retrofitting and
time. I think I might be able to
Hey, you
handle
wanna
something
be
called
helpful,
careening,
Sullivan?
which is like you expose
keep
part
an
of the
eye on her.
hull, and basically they did a whole bunch of stuff to make it lighter, and so it was super duper fast.
whatever you say.
Most ships in the sea could not pose a threat except for those of the East India Company. Avery and his crew, they would loot
Need a hand?
ships of
Got it.
just any nation. They didn't care. They tried to
Pack your
trick
bags.
the English at one point by saying that they had never looted an English ship. But in fact, they had looted lots of English ships because they didn't care. Not one bit where the ship was from. If it had loot to plunder, they would plunder that loot. And in 1695,
Nathan?
Henry Avery would
Yeah.
come into the greatest
Man, no.
plunder some say, in pirate history, which is the very treasure we are hunting right now in Uncharted 4.
Thinking about that, huh? That's pretty
So
cool.
we'll talk about that, because
Take the
that
wheel for a
is
second.
the big story of Henry Avery's
All
life.
this
A lot of it is
running around,
fictionalized
surviving by the skin of our teeth.
from Daniel
I think we've
Defoe,
actually taken
I
a
think
moment.
it was.
To step back and appreciate
I believe it was.
just
I
how
forgot
far
to
we've
write
come.
down the author who most famously
Papa's Mag.
fictionalized him, but I
Papa's
think it
Mag.
was Daniel Defoe.
Listen, little brother. She will get over it.
Sorry.
When you bring back
So
a treasure like that, anyone would.
what happened
know.
was the Grand Muggle
Maybe
of
I've,
India.
One
Every
too many
year,
times.
he would send a convoy of ships, a fleet, to on a from India to on a basically the pilgrimage to Mecca.
Huh. Somehow I imagined it.
And this was some
Bigger.
pretty clockwork stuff.
Yeah,
So
well, we're
basically,
definitely in the right place.
everybody knew
Find us a spot
when
beside
this
shore.
fleet would approximately be going to Mecca and then back from Mecca. Oh, I have to do stuff now. Hold
Well, I
on.
mean,
We'll talk about this in a
at least
moment.
there's an island, right?
Yeah, at least there's an island.
Just keep an eye out for anything man-made.
Ah, you mean pirate-made.
Sure.
What are we looking for? I do not remember this bit.
So,
I've played it twice.
maybe Libertalia is more of a small beachside shack.
Yeah, maybe it's a tree house.
Or maybe Avery spent his entire fortune setting up this treasure hunt and ran out of money to actually build Libertalia. Nathan, up there.
Ooh, what do we got?
Well, that definitely qualifies as man-made.
Damn it.
Pirate-made.
Pirate made. All right, let's go see. All right, we're exiting this vehicle. Okay, so the Muggle was basically a king or an emperor. Um, and, oh, look at you.
Wonder what this guy did.
Well, maybe he wouldn't stop singing the sea shanties.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So, not a good way to go at all. No, we're going to talk about some of the brutality of Avery and his crew. So, Muggle, grand as he is, sends a convoy every year to Mecca. Everybody knows when this fleet will be coming and going because it's pretty regular. And this fleet, on
Small
its way
cave here.
back. Ooh. I don't see anything useful in here. Okay, no? No. So this particular fleet, in 1695, was supposed to, the flagship in particular, was supposed to carry the most treasure anyone had ever heard of. And Avery wanted a part of that. So, he got together. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Let me figure out where I'm supposed to go. But he got together with a whole bunch of other pirates, captains in their own right, famous. Thomas too was one of them. We've heard of him. Now I just did the painting puzzle in the bell tower at the temple. Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm not going the right way. That's the small cave, right? That wasn't anything.
You should probably get to that tower now, huh?
Yeah, where the fuck is it? How do I get there? I'm working on it. Oh, I gotta... Ooh, there's a bridge. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, we see a bridge. Let's go up. So, there were like 20 to 25 ships. I cannot remember the exact number in this convoy. Here we go.
Looks like an old lookout tower.
So, so Thomas Tew, Joseph Farrell, Richard Want, William Mays, and Thomas Wake were the other pirates that brought their ships and their resources to this epic
Okay, up we go.
project. And they together waited for the fleet. And they attacked. The fleet did actually manage to escape them for a little while, but things did not go extremely well, and they were able to capture most of this fleet. Several ships in this fleet, including the flagship with all of the treasure. I believe now this is my terrible pronunciation, but it was called the Gangi Sawai, anglicized as Gunsway. The Gunsway heist. It's a BFD in this particular game, and in many, many legends. Now, ooh. Let's see. I think you can guess the sort of things the men got up to once they'd captured the Gunsway.
This looks promising.
There were reports of extreme brutality,
Symbol.
you know, torturing people, raping people, all that sort of thing. There's a lot of romanticism that we love to attach
Looks like a compass arrow.
to pirates because of the sea shanties and the and the fun old movies
Do that.
Oh, there's one thing I've learned from you.
and the fictionalization of their legends that we so enjoy by so many great authors.
Let's go find out where it's pointing, huh?
I do it myself, but looking at the reality of it, it does take the shine off a bit sometimes.
Boat's right below us. Yep.
You know, they were very involved in the slave trade, which is
How do you
aberrant.
use the rope and rappel down?
Why don't you kiss my ass? Obviously, these things are bad. I don't think I'm giving you any shocking revelations by saying so. Um, but it did happen, and it's interesting, you know? I think so. So basically, Avery and his pirate super friends, minus two, who I think actually died during the battle or was reported to. But in fictional accounts, he doesn't, and he goes on to do fun things, which we'll talk about in just a moment because the legends are so fun. Yeah, they made off with, there was a high estimate and a low estimate. It was like 200,000 to 600,000 pounds, which made them the richest pirates in the world, and therefore the biggest marks, obviously, in the world. I think we have to go back to the boat. Ooh. I guess we do. Ooh. Right? Back to the boat. Sam?
Let's follow these arrows, see where they go.
Okay.
Time to go.
All right. Keep your shirt on.
So, he's pointing around here. Right? Ugh, I hate this bit. Alright, here we go.
Hey, look. Another arrow over there.
Okay, yeah, that way. So, reportedly, each crew member ended up getting 1,000 pounds, which was, you know, basically over a lifetime's worth of pay. Where in the hell is the arrow? Bloody hell. Okay. Is that it? Tis nay. Alright. Hate this bit. Okay, so... yeah, they were extremely rich, but, I'm just getting out because I need to have a look around and see what the hell I am doing. Okay. Because I'm a little bit lost now. I got myself all turned around. Maybe I should start at the beginning again. There's something interesting. Okay, so basically the sack of the fleet caused a huge international incident between
See another one of
England
those arrows.
and India. Even though this was in no way sanctioned by the English government, as far as we know. And certainly it wouldn't be because it caused them heaps of trouble with India. basically attacking. Okay,
Looks like
that
that one's pointing to that cave over
that
there.
cave over there. Yes. All right. So let's go. What's this cave over here? Oof.
Secret cave, stairs. This looks promising.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, attacking pilgrims on their voyage to Mecca, even though it was, I think it was supposedly on the way back, but it's still, I mean, it's still the pilgrimage, right? They're still pilgriming. That is just, no, that is
Yeah, they're lucky no one ever
unforgivable.
found this place.
Raping their
The whole thing
women,
would be a tourist
for
attraction.
goodness sake, no. This is sacrilegious, you know, it's unforgivable behavior. Um, and the East India Company, who was already suffering financial difficulties at the time, was compelled to repay all of that money. So, the Muggle, I just like saying the word Muggle. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. Is it? I don't know. Oh, me! Right in duty wada. So Emperor dude is like, yeah, that was like
What about this
600.
big pillar in the middle of the cave? That looks climbable.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, that could work.
I appreciate you, even though you're a douchebag sometimes. You're a good, friendly brother. And sometimes I like you. Is there a box or something? Can I just jump on up? No, it's not letting me jump on up. So I gotta find something. Okay. Is there a box? Or, ooh, I know. Here's an idea. I don't know if this is supposed to be the way, but it might work. Okay. And East India Company says, oh, no, it's 325,000 pounds. I don't know exactly how much they ended up paying for any of this, but there was a dispute, um, and Parliament had to basically put a bounty on Captain Every's head.
You gotta admit, this is pretty cool.
What? Climbing this cliff?
Yes, climbing this cliff on a giant secret pirate island. I mean, come on.
It is really cool.
Well, I think it's pretty damn cool.
I'm with Sam on this one. It's fucking cool. Don't even get all, I guess it's okay, whatever, about it. This is exciting shit, guys. I'm with Sam. I like climbing up pirate rocks. Alright. I guess it wants me to. Whee!
All right. Back in business.
Yeah, buddy.
Hold on. Just gotta not fall to my death over here.
Whee! Fun times, fun times.
Wow, Avery wasn't much for subtlety or understatement, was he?
Well, he had the money. If you got it, flown it, right?
Beautiful.
Come on, let's get a closer look.
So they declare, Parliament declares Avery a super bad dude, and they put a bounty on his head. And so he is wanted all over the place. Um, but he's got so
Oh, look.
much
The main
scratch.
entrance is blocked by debris. Again.
Well, I guess Avery's builders clearly didn't take hundreds of years of erosion into account.
Clearly.
Gonna need to find another way around.
Why can't I? Here's another way around, maybe. Am I going back where I came from? It is really hard for me to tell. No? Yeah, I am going back where I came from. Okay, I'm an idiot. My sense of direction is, as I'm sure you've noted if you've been paying any attention at all, very bad. This way. Right. Need to find another way around, and Sam is over here. Good man, Sam. Thank you for helping your idiot brother. All right, so bad dude. Parliament has to go against him.
Hey, Sam.
East India Company has to pay in order to salvage any kind of relationship and their business.
Okay, come on through. Yeah, sure thing. Jeez.
For his part, Avery ended up bribing the governor of Nassau, which I think is in the Bahamas, to let the Fancy into port. He also gave the Fancy to the governor, who basically stripped it of everything that it might have been worth. And the pirates were kind of free to, you know, enjoy the tropical island. Whoa, we don't want to fall. Okay, up is usually... Up. I cannot get up there from there. Uh-huh. Alright, so... Oh, I don't think we've been here before.
What do you suppose this place was?
Well, these arches
right.
remind me of the St. Dismas Cathedral, but I don't know.
So Avery and his crew are living large on Nassau, but, you know, there's not a whole heck of a lot to do except drink themselves to death. And so the sailors, they start getting bored, you know.
Good view.
They don't like any of this shit. They want to go out and, you know, spend all the money that they've made. And there's not really anything to spend it on.
You gonna boost me up to that bridge?
So they're dissatisfied, and eventually, of course, the governor,
See what you can find up there.
he's compelled to issue a warrant
Well,
for
there's
Avery's
the path.
arrest.
I don't
So,
see another way up yet. Hold on.
Holding. Oh!
Sam!
Oh, snap!
You okay?
At least I'm on the other side. Okay. Still need to get you up here. Hang tight.
Hanging. Can I come up here?
Sam! Anything? Sam, hey! You still there?
God damn it. Let's see here. I ruined my marriage. Drove my best friend away. Got 2 psychos in their army after me. And now my brother's gone missing. But on the bright side, there's no one around to tell me I'm an idiot.
Just me, Nate. I'm around to tell you you're an idiot. So... basically, the screw catters. The crew scatters.
You're already up here? Where were you? Finding a way to get you up here.
All right. Just jump across then.
Thanks.
Some of the crew,
all right?
most of the crew
I'm
actually went to
keep going.
the North American colonies, where most were never prosecuted. Some were, most found not guilty, because nobody gave a flying fuck about pirates.
We don't need that. You're already up here. Let's keep going.
Nobody gave a shit about pirates in North America. So, and there were only like 5 of them who were even captured.
Nice view.
You didn't hear me?
Many of the pirates also fled to the British Isles, and that actually includes Avery himself.
I'm
But it
distracted
didn't
now.
always end
What's that
well
supposed to
for
mean?
the crew.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Many of them were convicted and hanged. Whoops. Okay, so we came from there. What's going on over? Oh, yeah. So the thing is, we don't know what happened to Henry himself. Nobody knows for sure. Some say he died in poverty, but I think that's very unlikely. Because they would have... I mean, if he was known to be hanging out in Devon, impoverished, somebody
Hang on a sec.
would have taken that bounty. It's like 500 pounds. That's a lot of money, especially back then. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. So I don't think that happened. Others say that he died peacefully in Devon. Just kind of lived a normal, quiet life with his family.
Nice view.
You didn't hear me?
When?
Back there. I called out to you.
I didn't hear you. Why, were you worried?
I was worried.
I think
you
it
got
was until
distracted.
like the early 1710s
I'm
they said
distracted now.
What's that supposed to mean?
that he was reported to have lived,
Oh.
but officially
Yeah,
it's 1699. So I don't know where everybody's getting their dates from. It's all kind of confusing. Most likely, a lot of the confusion. Oh, God. A lot of the confusion stems from the fictionalizations of his life and of the end of his life, because there's one more. Dude. What? Thank you. Ay, Dios mío. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Faintest fucking idea. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Okay, that should be safe to jump.
There's a path down here.
Great, right behind you.
All of which leads us to Libertalia, which is the pirate utopia that we are currently searching for in this game.
Here I come.
It is most definitely not real. Unfortunately, I want it to be real probably just as much as anyone else. But no. But it's fun to play with, you know, this idea of the pirate utopia and the greed that led to its fall.
How you doing?
I think it's understandable.
Not this way.
Why Neil Druckmann and the Naughty Dog people would find such a great fascination
Sam, in here.
Got it.
for it. It just seems really wonderful to think of. There's so much you could play with, you know.
All right, looks like we're still on the right
It's
track.
just rich with possibility, and so it's very, very understandable why Naughty Dog would use these legends to create such a fun game. There's a lot more we can talk about
It's a long
as far
drop.
as pirates go. I would love one day to be able to set up my Xbox for streaming and talk about pirates while playing Sid Meier's Pirates. But for right now, this is what we got. I actually did prepare today a little bit, so good on me. And I'm not as hungover as I thought I was going to be, so I've bucked the pattern already. So it's not even a pattern, because I thought Mondays I'd just be hungover constantly. And I did do some drinking over the weekend, so where am I supposed to go here? Is there a path? Not there.
How did no one find us?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? How in the hell did no one find this stuff? Oh, there we go. Some fun times. Alright, nothing here, no treasure. But I want treasure. Alright, up we go.
We're back at the orphanage. Did you ever think we'd be doing crazy shit like this?
No, I can't say I did.
Wonderful. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. For fun times. Whee!
Right behind you. That worked out.
Feels like that would really be painful on the ass.
That is the second biggest cistern I've ever seen.
Wait, where was the biggest?
I'll tell you later. Come on, let's get down there.
Okay, down there we go. Avery's interesting though because he was only directly, like, technically involved with piracy for like 2 years. He got the Grand Muggle's fleet and then pieced out of pirating forever, as far as we know.
Sus.
Um,
Look at this place.
They called him Long Ben because he was kind of a big, tall guy, I guess. One of his aliases was Benjamin Bridgman. But nobody knows what happened to the dude, and nobody knows what happened to his share of the treasure. And I think that is what creates so many fascinating legends. And why he's still famous to this day, and why we're still hunting. In the hopes that we might be a part of history and make ourselves terribly wealthy. I have no idea. What am I supposed to do here? Is this a puzzle?
Wow, what is all this?
Ooh, treasure. Maybe.
Lots of supplies in here. Tools, seeds.
Provisions probably past their sell-by date.
The oh, I learned a sea shanty, and I haven't even been singing it for you any of this time. Because I gotta tell you, when you look up a pirate on Wikipedia, there's gonna be so many things. Like, I got nearly caught down the rabbit hole of the 9 Years' War. And I had to stop because I only had so much time, you know, to do cursory research. So I could talk for an hour about this pirate. But there's so much information out there that it's just very easy to get overwhelmed with it. My only source was Wikipedia this time because honestly, I did not have time to go looking at stuff because there was so much goddamn information. It was lovely. absolutely lovely to have so much knowledge at my fingertips, but... Alright, where am I supposed to go? Not there. Ooh, here we are. Here's something, maybe. Ooh, no? No get up here? Ooh, but we can get up there. This is a new place. Awesome-o. Alright, so... Yeah. Oh, this isn't a new place, is it? No, it is. Hooray.
Sam, look.
Hey, maybe they were planning a massive theme park?
Pirate land.
Yeah. Libertalia, the theme park.
Sam, check out this
Let's
diorama.
do it.
That looks like a city street.
I think
They
that's a
actually built
wonderful
all this
idea.
stuff?
With these guys, I don't know anymore. It's really well made.
So pretty. Alright. I want treasure. Oh, okay. I've already looked at that.
Blueprints. Well, brown prints. Sam, check it out. Look, pirate captain sigils.
All gathered around Avery.
So that's all I have on Avery. But oh, I forgot to sing you the sea shanty that I learned. It's only a little bit of the sea shanty,
It's Avery's ship.
and I found it on the
fans.
an article called
attacking
"The
the guns, right?
Manliest
That's how it all
Sea
started.
Shanties." I think it was called. I don't really remember, but you can look it up, and you will find this. So I will leave you with a rendition of "Blow the Man Down," an old sea shanty. Blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Way, hey, blow the man down, oh, blow the man down. Bullies, blow him right down. Give me some time to blow the man down. There's like 15 verses after that, too. So, good night. I will see you tomorrow. Where I am going to be evangelizing about roller derby. I don't know what I'll be playing, but I know what we'll be talking about. And it's roller derby. So join me. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. I hope the time change didn't screw you up too much this weekend. It certainly did me a little bit, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, it's a pressure pad. Gotcha. Right.
Here we go.
Mechanism's busted or something.
Of course it is.
No.
All right.
One way or another, we're getting in there. Let's just lift it together, all right?
Okay.
Way, hey, lift the thing up.
Okay, let's do this. God, this is heavy.
Lift the door up, homies, lift the door up.
Just
Give me some
all that
time
treasure.
to lift the door up.
Thinking about my back.
Okay, bye.